Pamilya, kapuso, at kapatid, the chairperson and CEO of FDCP, Miss Liza Dino.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let me welcome you to the media launch of Pista Pelikulang Pilipino. We at the Film Development Council of the Philippines is really grateful and very overwhelmed with the support that are coming from our friends from the media, especially because we know that you support FDCP and, of course, Philippine cinema. Of course, we also have our PPP alumni, mga artista na sumali po at naging kaparte ng Pista ng Pelikulang Pilipino last year. We also have members from our selection committee and a new member at that. And then, of course, ang ating partner. Andito po ang napakalaking suporta ng ating mga cinemas. National Cinema Association of the Philippines, led by Mr. Dominic Yu, and the rest of the exhibitors. Magandang hapon po at maraming salamat po for coming here and joining us this afternoon. Hello. PPP has been a very, very ambitious project. One of the most ambitious project of FECP since I assumed office, and it has been all for the development and growth of both our Filipino filmmakers and our audience. By exclusively screening Filipino films for 1 week in all cinemas nationwide, we are placing importance to Philippine cinema, which has flourished in the past 100 years. The fact that we are celebrating that 100 years of Philippine cinema motivates us to be better in conducting the Pista ng Pelikulang Pilipino and cover more facets of the development of Philippine cinema. Last year, we established that there is really a thirst for quality Filipino films that resonate with a wide local audience. That much Filipino films are really capable of. Now, PPP2 comes at an impeccable time, especially now that we are celebrating 100 years of Philippine cinema. And FECP believes that beyond this centennial, and as the next step of PPP, it is high time for us to show the world the best of our films by pushing international distribution. Ever since I assumed office po sa FECP, one of my dreams to find to find the Philippines' own Train to Busan, The Raid, Bad Genius, those regional films, those Asian films that have really crossed over, not just as a domestic success, but also an international success. And I hope that PPP will be the platform to discover those films. As FDCP chair, I have been championing and been really pushing and encouraging our filmmakers to work with international producers, look for proper funding so that they can really find and really create their films in the best version possible. I am encouraging international co-production so that they will learn also from the best practices of other countries. And right now, I'm proud to say that napakarami po nating filmmakers na ganito na rin po ang direksyon. Because as we are now approaching the next 100 years of Philippine cinema, where are we going? What is the next step? We have to go global. Film is such an open market. Hindi po tayo nanonood ng pelikula. Yes, we have that in mind, and that's why we have PPP, na conscious tayo that we are going to watch local films. But once you go to the cinemas and pay your 250 pesos, you're going to look for the best film, regardless kung saan siya nanggaling. So, I hope that these films that our local audience is going to pay 250 pesos for are coming from us. But that means we have to be at par with the best that is out there. And for me, this is what PPP is all about. It's not a festival, and I don't mean that in a negative way, because I just don't want the connotation of, saying that this is a festival and we are locking it in at certain kinds of films. This is more of an industry event. We are tapping a nationwide audience here, and we want to look for the films that will cater to the widest audience possible. So, with this in mind, we would like to want the platform for PPP is a big vision. And it goes for a long-term vision for us to find these films that will not just resonate locally, but also globally. And I hope that our filmmakers, our producers who will submit to PPP and the films will know that they have these in mind. And sana po in the next years to come that we're going to have Pista ng Pelikulang Pilipino, ito po talaga ang paulit-ulit nating iisipin at magiging goal. We are very excited to announce a lot of new additions to the celebration of the PPP Week, including the Film Industry Conference, a two-day conference for our filmmakers and film industry professionals, which will feature speakers from the Asian region, offering perspectives and best practices that would allow our films to go global. Last year, we had a film industry conference with the Q Cinema International Film Festival, and it was very successful because we were able to bring in international film festival programmers from Berlin, from Cannes, from Venice, to talk about the journey or how they're looking, what are those things that they are looking for in a Filipino film. We talked about film financing, funding grants coming from international funders, Europe, Asia, the US. There are these opportunities that we can access. We also talked about film marketing and distribution. What are the challenges? What are these things that we are facing right now kaya hindi po kumikita ang mga pelikula natin? We want to bring in that knowledge gap kung meron. We want to bring in that knowledge. We want to learn from the best practices that other countries are doing in the same way that they can learn from us as well and understand our challenges. Masaya po kami dahil last year we had 500 attendees. And this year, we want to attach it to the Pista ng Pelikulang Pilipino to just really best maximize the opportunity and the vision that we want for Pista ng Pelikulang Pilipino. This educational component of PPP will also run alongside Cine Kabataan, Cine Camp, a mentorship program for its finalists. So meron po tayo ngayong Cine Kabataan ulit this year and we will explain that later. It's the Short Film Festival. Yun po, festival po. Kasi we are really looking for specific issues or specific topics. Of course, because it's Cine Kabataan, we want to tap the youth. It's youth issues in the eyes of the youth. And last year, we were very proud of the 12 Cine Kabataan finalists, the 12 short films that we had. And napakaganda po ng mga pelikulang ginawa nila. PPP will again be supported this year by different government units and agencies, which we already met and committed to mobilize yesterday, and also by Globe Telecom this year as a continuing partnership with their Play It Right campaign against online piracy. So Joselle, thank you for being here. Thank you, Globe, for your support. Napakalaking bagay po na a brand like you is really seeing the importance of Pista ng Pelikulang Pilipino as a platform for your advocacy. With all these in mind, for sure, we are looking at a challenging 3 months ahead. Handa na ba ang mga staff ko? Kami po talaga, we mobilize our entire agency to just really support this very, very big event. And I know that in the next 3 months, you will see kung ano po ang mga gagawin ng FBCP to promote PPP not just here in Manila but nationwide. And we are committed to make this happen, and we are hoping for everyone's support once again to make the Pista ng Pelikulang Pilipino a success. Maraming salamat.